Hey YouTube, hey, how's it going? This is part two of my Codecademy HTML. So y'all been waiting for it. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I mean, it's crazy the coronavirus and I just the world is going crazy and I hope everybody and their families are safe out there. Well, let's get started. Okay, great. So we're continuing on displaying text, the elements and structure. Okay, let's see. All right. So displaying text. If you want to display text in the HTML, you can use a paragraph or span. Paragraphs are with P contain a block of plain text. Okay. So basically, this is how you do your paragraphs. Your paragraphs are right here. And you put your it's similar to a book if you think about it, but I'll recap on that in a second. Span contains short pieces of text or other HTML. They are used to separate small pieces of content that are on the same line as the other content. Okay, so we could take a look at these elements. So the way I see it is the H1 is like a header. It's like the in a book there are chapters, and this could be the name of the chapter, technology. And paragraph could be the pages. And span is where you separate different types of content. So let's says technology, and then P span self-driving cars. Okay, this also reminds me of a chapter of the book, and then below the title of the title of the chapter, it's a subscript subtext. So self-driving cars. So what I mean by that, let's put it in visual interpretations. So chapter one. Uh, Remember commenting. I use control and hold control down and press forward slash to do comments. All right. So let's see this. So chapter one. This when I comment it, the code doesn't get ran. So chapter one, and then title. Let's call it title. Title of the book. What it could be, Brown Bear. And then right under it, the let's say the life of bears. So right there, see when you see title of the book, title of the chapter one, title Brown Bear, and then below that is the life bears. I hope that gave you some visualization. So again, to comment it, it's control plus forward slash. Okay, in the example above, there are two different divs. The second div contains a P with span self-driving cars. This span element self-driving cars from the rest of the text in the paragraph. Okay, it's best to use a span element when you want to target a specific piece of content that is in line or on the same line as other text. If you want to divide your content into blocks, it's better to use a div. Okay, good. So sections of the book. Sections on the chapter. Below the H2 element that says about brown bears, add P tag, opening and closing tag, and inside of the tag, put the following text: the brown bear Ursus actos is native to part of the northern Eurasia and North America. Its conversion con Okay, its conservation status is currently least concern. There are many subspecies within the brown bear species, including the Atlas bear and the Himalayan brown bear. Remember to always add two spaces of indentation when you nest elements inside of the div for better readability. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do that. So the instructions are below the H2. So below this is the H2. So below this, I'm gonna below the H2 elements. Okay, add a p tag. So I'll add a p tag right here. So make sure open and close that, and inside its text. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy and paste this. I'm gonna copy and paste this. So I'm gonna okay, then make sure you have to close it. Okay, because if you don't close it, it's gonna create an error. See, and then you run it. It's not gonna work. Well, it's gonna work, but hold on, let me see. See, target must be paired with C. Tag must be paired missing C. Start tag match failed. So line 5. So I get an error if I don't close it. So the error goes away. Okay, great. That's selected. So again, this is technology H1 div. It's span. I got to do span now. Okay. It's best to use a span element when you want to target a specific piece of content that is in line or same line as the other text. If you want to divide your content blocks, it's better use a div. Okay, so below the H3 right here, elements that says features. Oh, not species. So let me control Z this. Go back. Below this, um, add a paragraph with the following text. So I'm gonna add it again. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. P, and then I'm gonna go ahead and copy the same thing. And then there we go. Okay. So is that right? So let me run that. So that works. Great. It's always good to run your code to test it out and see instead of going through your whole code and then testing out because you won't know what spot that you made a mistake at. It's good to go little by little instead of chunks, so you can break things down to pieces. Under the H3 element that says countries, okay, countries with small brown bear population, add a paragraph tag. So under the H3, where's H3? Okay, countries. So under which one? It says small bear. Okay, so small bear under this right here. So add a paragraph. Okay, I'm gonna add a paragraph here again. Again, it's open. P close. So less than greater than. So take this again. And then I'm going to, oops, close that again. Run my code. So it appears here about the brown bears. This section's right here. This is my paragraph. And then species and features. That's the H2, H3, H3. And brown bears is another paragraph. And then this is is that a H1? It looks like a H1 habitat. Let's see. Oh, that's just a H2. H1 is this. Remember, H1 is the big one. H1. H1 is this work. H1 is the big text, and then H2 will be smaller. So basically, to think about it is H1 is large, and then going all the way down to small. So you're starting with the big, then you go. The more you go down, H1 it starts out big, then H2 goes small, then H3 is smaller and smaller and smaller. So if you say H5, let's see H5. Hello. Let's go. 5 H5. See, it's the smallest. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. Wait. So that was it. Why didn't I put a span though? Why didn't it tell me to pick a span? So let's try this out. We need to put a span element. So I'm gonna put a span right here. So I'm gonna put a span right here. I'm gonna just put a span right here. What do I want to cut off? Let's say boundary span right here. Close it, span, boom, run. So did that work? Huh? It didn't work. Let me see. Or did it? I'm trying to see where. It's under features. But let me remove it and see what happens. Huh. Let's go span here. And then I'll just cut this off with span. Let's see if this will work. The span doesn't seem to be working. Huh. That's interesting. So I am not currently using the spam elements I'm not using the spam elements. So span short pieces of code text element they are used to separate small pieces of content that are on the same line. So it should work. Let's see. Let's just take this line of code right here, this piece of code, and just put it right here and see what happens. So it takes it right here. Span. And then let me see, it might be wait, it's the beginning of it. So maybe for the end of it. Let's go right here. Huh. Did that separate it? Maybe the same line. Let's see. Huh, it doesn't seem to work. We'll get back to that. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Want to quickly review concept plan, take a cheat sheet. Is a cheat sheet here. Why exactly span used for? Oh, okay, I see. I don't know why the span doesn't work. So let me just copy this right here and just put it in here and see. Self-driving cars. Not sure why it doesn't work. Let's just move on though. So we completed this task. So what we learned from this is we learned how to use the paragraph tags. And we kind of learned how to use a span that contains short pieces of text or other HTML they use to separate small. So you're going to separate certain piece of content from the paragraph, I believe. Like in the paragraph, you're separating that piece of paraphrase. Okay, let's get to styling the text. Okay. You can also style text using HTML tags. The M tag emphasizes text while a strong tag highlights important text. Later, when you begin to style websites, you will decide how you want browsers to display content with M and strong. Browsers, however, have a built-in style sheets that will generally style these tags in the following ways. The M tag will generally render as italic emphasis. The strong will generally render as bold emphasis. Take a look at the style in action. So basically, remember the P tag? So strong, the Nile River is strong. And strong makes it everything bold. So this could come out bold. Should come out bold. Let's see. Yeah, so it came out bold right here. And then emphasize longest. So what happened to longest? The longest are italicized. River in the world measuring over 6,850 kilometers long, approximately 4,260 miles. In this example, the strong text and M tags are used to emphasize this text, produce the following. So yeah, so this goes bold, and then this goes emphasis, the river, and it carries on. So you're selecting different piece of words in this paragraph. You're selecting pieces of text to either make it bold or italicize. So in the first paragraph that starts, the brown bear emphasize yours. Okay, so cool. So in this first paragraph, so I gotta emphasize this using M. Okay. So does this have a closing? Okay, has an open and close. So I'm gonna go M. This is the selected text that I need to do. And then go run. So this, see, it turned into that M italicized. Let me run my code. Okay, strong. Now I gotta do strong. Okay. I just ran that to see it. So in the paragraph about brown bears, make the word least concern strong using the strong text. So about brown bear makes the words least concern. So where's the brown bear? Least concern. So is the native words. Okay, right here. So this is what I want to be bolded. So let's start with strong text, strong. And then should I should probably close it right here. Let me run it. Boom, there you go. What happens if I put it after the period? Let's see. I'm curious. Nothing really changes. Nothing really happens. Okay, so I feel probably for readability, I would make it like Let's see. For readability, if there's a period, probably after, let's see, instead of between that, because if I put it right here, I had strong, it looks kind of like ugly a bit. This is more better. You're selecting this row instead of making it look like this. So you have a period out here, so it doesn't look as great. So go ahead and like this. So let me run my code. Nice. So we're done. So what we learned for this section was the M tag, which emphasizes the selected text, Ursa's actress, and then the strong is bolds at bolting. There's another thing you could do, I believe. You could do bold. Just a little topping, guys. Bold does the same thing. Does bold do the same thing? No. I thought bold does the same thing. I'm gonna look that up. We're gonna look that up. We're gonna look that up. Give me a second. Yep, it was actually the bold tag, so it's B tag right here. So it's B, it's not bold. For some reason I was thinking B tag, so B tag will work. It should work at least. See, B tag works as well. But there's something different about that, but hopefully we'll get back to that a little bit later. So, okay. Let's continue. So that section's done. Line breaks. Okay, good. Line breaks. Okay, introduction to HTML line breaks. The spacing between code in an HTML file doesn't affect the positioning of the elements in the browser. If you are interested in modifying the spacing in the browser, you can use HTML line break element BR. Okay, so break line. The line break element is a unique because it is only composed of starting tag. You can use it anywhere within your HTML code, and a line break will be shown in the browser. So this is a P tag. The Nile River is the longest river, BR, break, line break, in the world. Measuring over 6,850 break, kilometers long, approximately 4,200 break, miles, paragraph tags. So the code in the example will result in an output that looks like the following. So you have the Nile River. This is a paragraph. So the Nile River and the Nile River is the longest river in the world. Measuring over 6,000 kilometers. So let's see how we could visually see this. So the longest river in the world, it breaks. Okay, add two legs. So I think it makes it like more like box like. It seems like add two lines break after the sentence that ends with least. Let's check this out. So this one right here, add two lines, line breaks. So I gotta add two of them. This is tricky. Add two line breaks after the sentence that ends with least concern. So let's try it right here. Let me see if that's the only least concern. Okay, let's try it. Wait. Add two line breaks after the sentence that ends with least. So after the sentence, add the breaks. Okay. So BR doesn't have a closing tag. This one doesn't have closing tag. Add 2 line breaks. Let's put it right here. Work. Oh, see. So, oh yeah, it breaks the line, so it goes down. So if I put it, what if I put it here again? What if it looks like what it? Did you add after these? Okay, yeah. Okay. So, oh, so it goes down here. So you see the differences without this. The without it is just a regular paragraph, but then this whole line gets broken when you add it. We add it. This whole line gets broken into a next area, like a smaller paragraph. Okay, so we learned about breaks. So it breaks the line. So let's just put it right here. Let's break this line, and this should go down more. So this, I broke that large, and that from large, I broke it all the way down. So it kind of looks like this. It got broken. Okay, cool. Learn about that. Next, okay. Unordered list. In addition to organizing text in a paragraph, you can also display content in an easy to read list. In HTML, you can use an unordered list tag UL to create a list of items in no particular order. An unordered list outlines individual list items with a bullet point. The unordered list element should not hold raw text and will automatically format text into an unordered list of items. Individual list items must be added to the unordered list using the li tag. The li or listing list item tag is used to describe an item in the list. So this is the unordered list. So unordered list so you're creating a list, right? Unordered list right here, starting your list, ending your list, and in between it is just the items. An example of the list was created was using UL, and all the individual list items were added to the output. So a good way to look at it is, say, let's see, how could I explain this? Say you have, a pizza. Say you have a box of pizza, right? The box of pizza is circle, and then you cut each slices. This will be 1 slice, this will be 2 slices, this will be 3 slices. But the thing is a whole pizza. You're breaking it down to smaller pieces, and you're keeping it different sections. This is a whole section or no list and list. So let's try it. Let's make an example. So on order list. So and then you could say slice 1, slice 2. Oh, okay. Li. This is Li, not L2. And this could be last slice. Let's run it. Let me show you the example. So this, okay, yeah. So these are bullet points. Okay. Oh, I forgot to close. So Oh, it won't let me actually. Okay, yeah, close. So this is like slice 1, slice 2, slice 3, and then these are just bullet points. Cool. You could just look at it as like, when you're doing a PowerPoint and doing a presentation, you have you could have a whole paragraph here. You could have a paragraph of words of text, and then you could just put bullet points what you want to talk about your subject. Like, okay, in this example above, the list was created UL tag, the output lines. So what do I do? Did you add the unordered list between species and features? No, I did not. Okay, so what do I do? Under the heading that says species, create unordered list. Okay. How do I do this? Li list I don't know, species line. I gotta close this, right? How many do I have to do? Oh, I'm not. Oh, wait. I don't have to. I don't follow. I'm not supposed to add anything yet. Under the heading that says species, create unordered list. Do not add any list items yet. So let's go with this. So open close. There you go. Bingo. Add the following items to the unordered list. So you want li this. Close. So you close it. Call. And then the third item is last. So be li nel. So and then that'll close it. Okay, there you go. That's my list. So this is my unordered list. So what we learned is unordered list. We learned how to create an unordered list. And unordered lists are basically items. We create a list of items in no order. It doesn't matter what order it can be. There's no order. It's just a bunch of bullets. And li is the tag that describes an item in the list. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And part 3 will be next. So I hope you guys stay safe out there. And again, stay corona free and have a good night.